So I've covered what I think is the two worst TV show fan bases, WWE TV and Steven Universe, and I've covered what I think is the worst video game fan base. But I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering because I've ranted on fan bases a lot. What do I think is the worst movie fan base of all time? That is a very easy and simple answer. Star Wars. Star Wars has the very worst fan base out of all the movies. Out of every movie ever made, Star Wars has the worst fan base. I've only got a couple of reasons why, and I'm gonna try to go into as deep of detail as I can. Let's start off. I'm sure I'm probably going to receive a little bit of, opposing comments for this, but a lot of, fans of the original series, episodes 4 through 6, uh, they hate episodes 1 through 3, the prequels, okay? And if you don't like the prequels, that's perfectly fine. I don't judge you for that. You have your own opinion, okay? I personally really like the prequels, except for episode 2, though. I don't like episode 2. Uh, Yeah, because see, my favorite Star Wars movie, because it's the first Star Wars movie I saw, is Revenge of the Sith. That's my favorite one. And because it has a really fun PS2 game along with it. But anyways, that's not really the point. Like, I've seen, a bunch of Star Wars fans, come over and bash the prequels saying that they ruined their childhood. Let me go over this one more time. Now, like I said, it's perfectly okay if you don't like the Star Wars prequels, okay? But as far as the ruin the childhood thing goes, that expression doesn't mean anything, okay? Because your childhood does not exist anymore, alright? You cannot ruin what doesn't exist anymore. Your childhood is in the past, so it can't be ruined. Alright, that out of the way. Even worse than that, you've got, the original trilogy fans and the prequel fans. They actually both rant on Disney right now for ever since the release of episode 7, 8, and 9. I mean, I will agree that Rise of Skywalker kind of sucked, but anyways, besides that, the fact that a lot of these fans, both the prequel fans and the original trilogy fans, they come over and bash Disney, because they now have, the rights to Star Wars, alright? The fact that they bash them is 90% of the time, it is such a hypocritical thing to do. Like, a lot of these fans, I guarantee a lot of these fans are probably, you see, these particular fans, most of them, from what I've seen, they love the Kingdom Hearts games. And the Epic Mickey games, too. Those are Disney games. And you come over to bash Disney over Star Wars, but you praise video games that were a Disney project? That is complete hypocrisy at its finest, if you ask me. That I don't understand. Why praise Kingdom Hearts or Epic Mickey, video games like that? But bash Disney for what they've done to Star Wars. They didn't do too many bad things to Star Wars, if you ask me, but that's not really the point. The fact that even if they messed up a lot with Star Wars, hating on them is complete hypocrisy. If you love games like Kingdom Hearts and Epic Mickey, I've really liked Star Wars ever since I was 5 years old. Okay, I love almost all the movies. There's only 2 of the movies that I don't like at all, and one of them I just found very boring. And that particular one that I found very boring was The Last Jedi. A lot of backlash was created towards that, but I just found it boring. I didn't have really too much feelings about that movie, but anyways, yeah, there's your answer, if you're wondering. I think Star Wars, out of every movie ever, has the worst movie fan base. Hypocrisy and nostalgia purists. 2 things in a fan base that I absolutely despise. Not much to say. Not really much to say at all. That's all I can think of when it comes to Star Wars fan base right now. But they suck.